Aloha everybody, Nikki Schoenfeld here with MauiNow.com. We're here with Lee Potts of KW Island Living and Aloha Group Maui, and we're going to talk about condos and everything you need to know before buying a condo. And so, Lee, what should people consider before buying a condo on Maui?
Before they buy a condo in Maui, the first thing to consider is how are you going to use it? Is it going to be a full-time residence? Or is this going to be a second home, or are you going to use this as a vacation rental, kind of an investment property, right? So we have, I think, first two large groups of condos that you can divide the properties into two large groups. One being those that allow short-term rental, the other being those that do not allow short-term rental, primarily residences. So if you're looking at a condo at a place that's really designed for long-term use, and you're thinking, oh, well, I can rent that out part-time, I can use it for vacation rental. If the association rules don't allow that, you're not going to be able to do that. So you need to know what you're going to be using it for.
Do all condos allow pets?
Not all condos allow pets. So if it's one of those that doesn't allow short-term rental, there are probably more of those that allow pets than the ones that are for vacation rentals. So you want to take that into consideration. So if you're working with a knowledgeable agent, the agent will know which complexes allow pets, and if they've really done their homework, they'll know what kind of pets, they'll know how many pets. If it's a dog, how much can the dog weigh? And if it's a 40-pound limit, they probably will not let you have 14 Pomeranians because they all add up to less than 40 pounds, right?
And other things that people should consider, I mean, which floor they're on, who their neighbor is, what kind of factors do people have the options to look into before settling and buying?
Oh boy, well, what do you know about your neighbors before you move in?
Right.
And the neighbors can change. So all of those things would be just things that you can't control. So you probably should be looking at the things that you can control. So which direction does the building face? Are you going to get a lot of sun? Do you want a lot of sun? Are you going to get the trade winds? Do you want the trade winds? Do they have air conditioning? Do you have upstairs neighbors? Do you mind if you have upstairs neighbors? Do you want to be on the corner unit so you only have a neighbor on one side? What amenities are there on the property, and how much will you use those amenities? Where is it located in proximity to the beach? So those are all things that I would think about if I was going to live in the property long term. It's going to be my primary residence. If I'm looking at a vacation rental property, I'm going to be looking at all different things. I'm going to be looking at the income side of the equation versus the expense side of the equation. And I'm going to be digging deep, and I would have my agent digging deep into all the factors around that condominium complex.
Now the big question, leasehold versus fee simple. What are the differences? What do they mean? And what is more convenient when purchasing?
For folks in the mainland, probably everything that you own is fee simple, because what fee simple means is that you own the building or the improvement and you own the land that it's sitting on. Leasehold means that you own the building, you're responsible for the building, but you do not own the land that it sits on. And so somebody else owns that land, and every month you have to pay that landowner rent. So you have to pay rent for the privilege of having your building sit on the land. Most of the property that we have, most of the condos that we have on Maui are fee simple now, but there are still some leasehold. And leasehold makes perfect sense for the right person. So you're looking at how you're going to use the property, how long you're going to use it, kind of what's your end game for the property, what's your objective. For others that are, especially those that are trying to get in at a low price, we'll see low prices on some condos, and really the cost of ownership is not so low. So I had a call yesterday from a lady from the mainland who had found a listing on Maui through one of those services, and so she called and wanted to know some of the details. And even though the price was very low and attractive, when we just looked at the maintenance fee, the monthly maintenance fee, which was over $1,000, the monthly lease rent, which was also over $1,000, and then the property taxes, which were around $400. Before she could even get a mortgage, she's into it for $2,400 a month. And so you really have to look at all of the cost factors and what it's going to cost you per month before you just take that as being a better value. And your agent can help you do all of that.